So today we're going to be reviewing not Across the Universe, that's not Across the Universe. Today we're going to be reviewing A Million Suns by Beth Revis. Basically, I really enjoyed this book. I thought it was very action-packed, very fast-paced. There were times where I felt like it could have slowed down a little bit because I felt like sometimes if you weren't quite paying attention, I was listening to the audiobook, so if I wasn't like totally just focusing on the story, I would have to go back and rewind it a few times. Not rewind, but you know, like skip back a few minutes just to be like, okay, let's catch up with the story. I definitely enjoyed the fast pace, but at the same time it was like, whoa, let's slow down a little bit here and there. But it did make the explosion scenes and things like that very intense. So if you didn't know, this is the sequel to Across the Universe. This is not very spoilery review, so if you haven't read the first one, you should go read that. But if you watch this, you're not going to be spoiled. I don't think. Not much. No. Maybe a little bit. So you might want to go read that and then come back to this. So A Million Suns really just picks up where Across the Universe drops off. I think it might be like a few months later or something like that. You see that the old leaders are gone, all this stuff, but Orion seems to have left Amy a mission to go on, kind of like Nancy Drew mission, mystery? So she has to follow all these clues and find things that he's left on the ship. Somehow he's known this for a long time, that she was going to, I guess, not really save them, but to help these people survive. All the while, Elder is having to deal with being a leader, and he doesn't really want to be called eldest. He's just like, I just want to be me, but I also want to help my people, that kind of thing. And so it's that whole power struggle of, do I want to be a leader? There's a lot of internal power struggles in this book. There's a lot of decisions that he has to make as a leader, whether or not he wants to still use Fidus and all this other stuff, and you know, what do you want to do about all these crazy people? Literally just everybody goes crazy in this book. People that you thought were quite level-headed are not. Not at all. Something that I love about Beth Revis is that she doesn't dwell too much on like sexy times kind of stuff. She doesn't not too much romance in the book. There's just a lot of like more violence, let's, you know, go kill people and shoot people and all those kinds of things, rather than dealing with Amy and Elder, which I think is a really delicate situation anyways, because they're, you know, going two separate directions almost sometimes, a lot of the time, and so it's just like, it would be very hard for them to always be on the same team anyways, but at the same time, I'm still shipping them. There are a lot of Alice in Wonderland kind of references in this book, which are pretty cool. They just keep saying, you know, down the rabbit hole, those kinds of things. What else did they say? Yeah, down the rabbit hole. I just have like a notes, those kind of thing. Professional book vlogger. Basically, I enjoyed those kinds of things because I love Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. I love that book and Through the Looking Glass. Those are some of my favorite books, along with Nancy Drew. So all of those things combined, just amazing book. So in all, I thought some of the parts were fast-paced, but they were really good. I thought that this was a good sequel to just a really good book. I kind of switched up between reading the audio and the physical book because I wanted to finish it faster. I really enjoyed both. They switched up the actors. I was talking to Beth Revis at her book signing about this, and she was like, you know, changed up the actors and stuff like that. But I think that like the Elder in this one was better because in the first book, he made Amy seem very like naive, like her voice was very like, I don't know. But in this one, he was just like, he made her sound like a normal human being, which I enjoyed a lot more. And I think Amy was, she sounded very similar to the other actress that did the Across the Universe. And so that was fairly similar, if not the same. I'm not sure, but the guy is so much better. I am glad that they changed that. So A++ all around. I enjoyed this book very much. I am enjoying sci-fi, and I wish there were more sci-fi novels in YA, but I'm glad for what we have so far. This one right here.